You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible.
We have been covering all the drama at Texas Southern University regarding the Board of Regents putting the president, Dr. Ousted Lane, on administrative leave. Claimed for some reason in terms of something dealing with admissions and things not being done properly. This week, though, just yesterday, they agreed to a buyout, $900,000 by the TSU Board of Regents. But what's crazy is the Board of Regents admitted that there was no wrongdoing on the part of Dr. Ousted Lane. So why in the hell did they run off clearly a very successful president? Joining us right now is Ron Price, one of those Board of Regents. He is, first of all, him as well as Regent Mitchell. They really were the only two, the smartest ones on this board who was not going along with this nonsense. And Ron, I got to ask you, what the hell? If no wrongdoing was found, why are taxpayers paying a $900,000 buyout for a president who was extremely effective? Was this a personality clash? Was it ego? Why is TSU looking for a new president?
Well, I think that's the million-dollar question. It's a question I've been asking, although I've only been on the board for 9 months. Quite frankly, I thought, we'll have opportunity to work collectively with Dr. Lane to make Texas Southern one of the finest universities in the United States that happens to be a HBCU. And all of this stuff happened in the last 2.5 months, came out of nowhere. And I think, quite frankly, I think you hit it best. It was more personality issues going back 2.5 years ago prior to me and the 4 new regents arriving on the board. And I don't know. I was with you in October, or actually September. We was praising the university held the Democratic debate, the only HBCU to host one. Everything went well. Then less than 30 days later, there was this movement from some of my colleagues to remove the president, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. And unfortunately, although I argued back then and I argued in September, I argued in November, I argued in December. Why are we doing this? Let's not embarrass black institutions. We just held a presidential debate. It went off without a hitch. People said we couldn't host it in the neighborhood and in a hood without violence. There was zero violence. The Houston community supported it. Everybody was on the same page. And all of a sudden, less than a month and a half, we're getting rid of the president. It just don't make no sense to me.
This is, first of all, it is stunning to me. He's been president 4 years there. He put out a statement to the TSU faculty, staff, students, alumni, and this is what he said: brought homecoming traditions, parade in 2016, the football game in 2019, back on campus. Also, construction of a new 100,000 square foot library learning center, a creation of a capital expenditure plan, safety enhancement at the university, revival of Greek life, clearance of NCAA probation for the TSU athletic program, along with record-breaking academic success and graduation rates for TSU student athletes, accepted the largest single gift from an individual donor, around $3 million for the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, established the Maroon and Gray Affair annual fundraiser, resulting in more than $3 million raised, increased enrollment over targeted projections, including double-digit percentage growth in 2017, further growth in 2018, increase in persistence and graduation rates following the enhancement of the freshman seminar course and project graduation. Over a 3-year period, TSU's investment rating from Moody's improved from negative to stable to positive, resulting in more favorable borrowing scenarios for TSU. As you said, hosted the debate, the Democratic debate that took place there in March. I can go on and on and on. Any other HBCU with a brain, or any other college with a president who's done these sorts of things, you would not have a board of regents running the presidents off. And what I don't understand is why the cowards who you serve with, and I will call them cowards, Ron, refuse to come out and talk to the public and explain exactly what their problem is with Dr. Ousted Lane.
Well, Roland, I can only speak for myself because somewhat I'm in a catch-22 because I am bounded by the agreement which was signed last night and voted on, the agreement that Dr. Lane requested. And, quite frankly, I don't blame him at all. I wouldn't want to be around some of my colleagues if I was him in the situation that they put him in. I can say Dr. Lane and I and the provost and some other people, we had a lot of big things we've been working on for the university that was going to take place this year. And for some reason, things went haywire, and unfortunately, I'm kind of bounded by that agreement that we signed that I can't say too much, but I can just put it this way. I support Dr. Lane. We had some magical things that we had planned on doing collectively. He came to Dallas several times to visit with me. We was working on a lot of projects that could enhance Texas Southern and, quite frankly, enhance HBCUs in the United States. So I'm disappointed that during Black History Month, majority of my colleagues felt it was the best time of the month to get rid of Dr. Lane. It just don't make sense to me. The whole thing just don't make sense to me. As you indicated earlier, Regent Mitchell and I, we're on the opposite side of this discussion with our colleagues. Quite frankly, I still think it's a bad decision, but I have to respect the decision of the board because I am a board of regent. But I wish Dr. Lane tremendous success, and I'm here to help him, whatever he want to do in the future.
All right, Ron Price, man, always a pleasure talking with you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, so a lot of y'all are always asking me about some of the pocket squares that I wear. Now, Robert don't have one on. Nope. Now, I don't particularly like the white pocket squares. I don't like even the silk ones. And so I was reading GQ magazine a number of years ago, and I saw this guy who had this pocket square here, and it looks like a flower. This is called a shibori pocket square. This is how the Japanese manipulate the fabric to create this sort of flower effect. So I'm going to take it out and then place it in my hand so you see what it looks like. And I said, man, this is pretty cool. And so I tracked down, it took me a year to find a company that did it. And so they make these about 47 different colors. And so I love them because, again, as men, we don't have many accessories to wear. So we don't have many options. And so this is really a pretty cool pocket square. Now, what I love about this here is you saw when it's in the pocket, it gives you that flower effect like that. But if I wanted to also, because if I flip it and turn it over, it actually gives me a different type of texture. And so therefore it gives me a different look. So there you go. So if you actually want to get one of these shibori pocket squares, we have them in 47 different colors. All you got to do is go to rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. All right, so first of all, that graphic is way too small. So tomorrow we're going to run it right down here all across the screen. So it's rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. All you got to do is go to my website and you can actually get this. Now, for those of you who are members of our Bring the Funk fan club, there's a discount for you to get our pocket squares. That's why you also got to be a part of our Bring the Funk fan club. And so that's what we want you to do. And so it's pretty cool. So if you want to jazz your look up, you can do that. In addition, y'all see me with some of the feather pocket squares. My sister, who's a designer, she actually makes these. They're all custom made. So when you also go to the website, you can also order one of the customized feather pocket squares right there at rolandsmartin.com/pocket squares. So please do so. And of course, it goes to support the show. And again, if you're a Bring the Funk fan club member, you get a discount. This is why you should join the fan club. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video. You want to check out Roland Martin Unfiltered? YouTube.com/Roland S. Martin. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. See that name right there? Roland Martin Unfiltered. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so when we go live, you'll know it.